winner moves on. Loser sees their season come to an end. MLB Network brings you exclusive coverage of the winner-take-all wild card game. It's the one-game American League wild card playoff between the Baltimore Orioles and the Houston Astros. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you into another edition of Major League Baseball coverage on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, let's take a look at how these two ball clubs got to where they are.
Well, everyone has different opinions about these one-game wild card matchups. Kind of tough that your season comes down to this after such a long season, but it certainly creates a lot of excitement and drama. The pressure's on, so we'll see who handles it better and finds a way to win.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men with a lot on their shoulders. Our two starters here in this wild card matchup. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Dero, what you got on this lineup tonight?
Well, Matt, the key for me to success for this lineup is they got to be willing to come through in big spots. They got to stick to the game plan. Somebody's going to have to get a knock with 2 outs and find a way to not leave base runners stranded.
Francis Martes gets the nod here at home for the American League wildcard game. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Time for a look at the Astros on D. And let's take a look at Yasiel Puig, a lightning rod in our sport, but he can play some D.
Digging in, Reggie Larson, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Left fielder, Reggie Larson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And we are underway from Houston as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. The 1-0. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Two balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter. Here's the 2-1 home. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front. Even though he didn't pot commit on that one, it opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
A full count now for the Orioles center fielder.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so
3-2 pitch. And he lays off ball 4. That's exactly what you want your leadoff man to do. Work the count and get on base.
No doubt about it, but to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Standing in, Adeiny Echeverria. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a neck-high fastball that time. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent, well-respected, accurate strike zone.
Debro, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. We'll give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, he has the same strike zone in the first inning. You'll see that same strike zone in the 9th.
Line drive to left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Batting third, center fielder.
Coming to the plate now, Odubel Herrera, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch of the at-bat. Right over the middle, knee high. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. The 1-2. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Back goes Springer to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with one out.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Nick Casto, and he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. First pitch on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Left side. Bregman gloves it. The second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We're scoreless on MLB Network. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
A huge key I see for this lineup is they're going to have to make this defense work. They're not afraid to kick a baseball around. If they can put the ball in play and make this defense beat themselves, they don't even have to worry about running into a 3-run homer.
Kevin Gausman is on the mound for the visiting squad in this AL wildcard matchup.
95 to 98 mile-an-hour fastball with sink, a hard breaking slider. His changeup is his third pitch. He won't go to that much often, but this is top of the rotation kind of stuff. Big time arm.
Okay, here's how the Birds line up today on defense. And let's take a look at third baseman Eugenio Suarez, one of the more underrated players in our sport. Big time power from the right side, ability to crush a hanging breaking ball. Also soft hands at the hot corner. Very reactionary down there and a strong arm.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Shoots this one over to first. Casto scoops it up. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first.
Left fielder, Adam Eaton.
Striding in for Houston, Adam Eaton. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll beat the throw as he's got himself a bunt single.
Batting third, the shortstop, Carlos.
Here's Carlos Correa now. And at first for him following the one-out single. On the move is Eaton. Here's a swing and a ground ball, and that's through for a hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Well, that's an aggressive tactic by the manager right there. You don't see that often. Hit and run this early in the game. That's usually saved for mid to later when you're trying to score some runs. But obviously, they have major respect for this guy on the mound today.
Here's George Springer as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. His career numbers against Kevin Gausman: he has 9 base hits in 23 at-bats. 3-0 now. Here it comes, the 3-0. And he misses with it, ball 4. So that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
He's definitely stumbled out of the starting blocks here in the first, giving up a couple of base knocks and that walk. First innings are often some of the toughest for a starting pitcher.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Herrera's there. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
So striding forward now, Yasiel Puig. And Houston looking for more here in just the opening frame of the game. Here comes the first pitch. Called strike over the outside corner.
Hey, he finds himself in a tough situation early, and he's going to have to execute a pitch to get out of it. But if he does, it'll build confidence.
0-1, here's the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Next will be the designated hitter, Brian Goodwin, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Goodwin is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. Here now the 2-2. Line hard, but this is a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Yeah, it was a great battle there, and he was one strike away from putting him away. As a pitcher, you hate to put a guy on for free after all that work.
In now for the O's, William Casado, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Is put in play to the right side of the infield, reined in. And indeed, he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out.
Batting 7, catcher,
So striding in, Blake Swihart, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First offering on its way. A high fastball is in there. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. One out and a runner on second base. This is hit the other way out toward left field, and that's going to fall for a base hit, and he's safe.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Standing in now, Eugenio Suarez, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1, and they're runners at the corners now. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly, as that'll square things at 1-1. Now to the plate, David Ramirez. 0-1, here it comes. Line drive to center field, and that's in there, base hit.
Up next for the Orioles, left fielder, Reggie.
At the plate, Reggie Larson. He drew a walk his first time. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a big strikeout there. They'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. It's a run on 2 hits here for Baltimore. On now to the bottom of the second, all tied at 1-1. And that brings up Scott Schebler. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And there's one down now.
Oh, that'll make you smile as a pitcher. You make a good pitch, you blow the guy's bat up, and then you make the play yourself. In your head, you're thinking, nice swing, meat.
Here now it's Mike Zunino, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting ninth, second baseman, Tony Kemp.
Stepping up now, Tony Kemp will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. Suarez in foul ground, and that ends the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. We played 2 full, all tied at 1-1. Here's Echeverria now. He'll go to work trying to do something. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Bregman waits on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Digging in, Odubel Herrera. He flew out in his last at-bat. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Popped him up. But this will land untouched. Once again a 3-2. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Stepping in now, Nick Casto, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ground ball left side. Bregman fields it cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Third baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Show some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
In now is Adam Eaton, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Adam Eaton. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Here's Carlos Correa now, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. The 1-0. There he goes. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
That very well could have been a hit-run play, but that pitch was so far out of the zone, it really made it hard for the hitter to make any contact. Kind of left his teammate hung out to dry.
The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything.
2-2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Astros are down quietly through 3 complete, all tied 1 apiece. Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin, was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Striding into the box, William Casado. He got on top. The 2-1. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
In now, Blake Swihart. He swings and misses. Throw down. Is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Hit hard up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. The throw to the plate. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Into the box, Eugenio Suarez, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And this one's in the dirt. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And a bad time for that as the runner takes second here.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. In the count, 0-1. Runner in scoring position with Sujan. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Eaton ranging back, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Baltimore's out in front, 2-1. Now at the plate, George Springer reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance.
George Springer.
First offering on its way. Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
Now the 1-0. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Now the Astros designated hitter, Scott Schebler. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
Into the box now, Mike Zunino. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. Zunino, a native Floridian who was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
On the ground to third. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We played 4 full. It's the Orioles 2 and the Astros 1. Bobson Dugnut, the 6'4" southpaw, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Bobson Dugnut.
Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Reggie Larson. He'll look to bounce back. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
3-2, full count. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, he's a youngster. You can see he's a little nervous out there. Some people call it butterflies, but to him it probably feels like pterodactyls are flying around in his gut. Going to be interesting to see if he can settle down here.
So digging in now, Adeiny Echeverria. First pitch of the at-bat. A bullet to first base. And they'll put the tag on him heading back to first. It's a double play.
The center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Now batting, Odubel Herrera. No hits to this point. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last two were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Full count to Herrera, 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Orioles held in check there. They still lead it 2-1. The speedy Tony Kemp. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. On deck, the powerful right-handed bat of Paul Goldschmidt. Here it comes, the 3-0. And that misses, ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Back to the top of the order now, and stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Got to find a way to get back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
Kemp on at first, nobody out. Full count now, 3-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Echeverria for 1. On to first, a double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
In now is Adam Eaton. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. A bouncer to the left side. Echeverria has it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing doing there for Houston. They still trail it here 2-1. So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Nick Casto. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit down the line at first. Taken in by Goldschmidt. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, designated hitter, Brian Goodman.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Brian Goodwin. It was a walk in his last trip. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Stepping in now, William Casado, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 1-0. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So we'll go at least 1 at-bat deeper into the top of the 6th after that 2-out success. Digging in and looking for more, Blake Swihart. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. And another snap throw to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in. The 1-1. And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Line drive to left. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. Orioles leave 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. So stepping in, Carlos Correa. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the 1st. Pitch on the way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Ramirez ranging into shallow right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Center fielder number 4, George Springer.
Next up for the Astros, George Springer. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Nose.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
It's a fine line from working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Digging in now, Alex Bregman. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Runners on first with 1 down. Swing and a liner. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. Springer is on his way home. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
In now is Yasiel Puig as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the 0-1. Hard hit at third. Suarez is there on to first, and there are 2 down.
Now batting, designated hitter, Scott Shepler.
Striding forward now is the DH, Scott Shepler. He went down on strikes. In the dirt here. And the recovery's not going to be in time at third, and that should be ruled a wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
This is on the ground over to first. To his right, Casto. He'll flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Astros pick up a run on the RBI double. 8, 9, and top of the order coming up to start the 7th. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. All tied at 2 apiece as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's have a look at our game summary through the first 6. Ready now for Baltimore, Eugenio Suarez. And he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. First pitch on its way. High in the air into shallow left center. Correa stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Settling in now, David Ramirez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A bouncer up the middle. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Reggie Larson.
Stepping up to the plate, Reggie Larson. Here's another 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Time to get up and stretch here at Minute Maid Park, and we are tied 2-2. Matt Barnes gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Matt Barnes.
Digging in once again, Mike Zunino. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Catcher, Mike Zunino.
The 2-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
That was aggressive pitching in that at-bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Into the box, Tony Kemp, as he'll take a look at ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Swinging a soft liner. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Well, that's got to be frustrating right there. You execute a pitch, a nice, good pitch right there. Batter's able to get a little lucky, stayed through it, caught it off the end.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. Runners on the move for second. In there, now the throw. He's well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. Now a pickoff play at second, and the runner will get back standing. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, so that'll hold that go-ahead run at third now with still only one away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets through and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
The 1-1. Runners breaking for the plate. And they roll the dice with the squeeze, and he gets it down. And he'll get in there safely.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Here's Carlos Correa now. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Here's George Springer. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Into right field, that's a base hit. Goldschmidt isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Astros 3 and the Orioles 2. Andres Medrano takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Andres Medrano. For the Orioles, right fielder, William Cabrera.
Here's the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 pitch. Fouled off. Here's a swing and a shot back up the middle. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. So the leadoff base hit puts the potential tying run aboard in the late stages of this one.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4, not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Into the box now, Blake Swihart. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball here, 0-1. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. The 0-1. Now a bunt attempt here. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Stepping in now, Eugenio Suarez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. When things at 2-2. Hit in the air to left. Eaton is under it. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting, second baseman, David Ramirez.
Into the box now, David Ramirez. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Hands at second with 2 gone. Popped him up. Bregman has a play. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Wow, talk about a do-or-die situation. Amazing. They find a way to win the wild card game and advance to the division series. I know the home crowd made a difference cheering them on, and now they have all the momentum going into the next round.
And guys, a very important outing turned in on the mound for the man you see right there. He was a big factor, of course, and is the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
Well, it's not that often a relief pitcher that's not a closer gets props like this, but this time I think it's well deserved. They needed him in some tough situations, and he passed every test with flying colors.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score.